All right, everyone, welcome back to Logic Band. And today we're going to be introducing something new, something that's been in the works for a long time. I am here today with Lucky Civic, and he is the principal developer behind what we've been working on, which is called Logic Magician. It's a set of Keyboard Maestro macros that will enhance the Logic user workflow for blind musicians and producers. It's so much more at this point, though, than just Keyboard Maestro macros. And I'll turn it over to Lucky and let him kind of introduce it and tell us a little bit more about it. So, Lucky, it's about time we did this, man.
Hello. Finally, after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like more than 2 years ago, it was first attempt of this,
Yes, yes,
and it
definitely.
wasn't that successful. And yeah, it's been going on for maybe 2 years with pauses because I worked on this in my free time. 6 months ago, we had first version ready,
Hmm.
but yeah, I would get idea, you would get idea, and we would talk up things, and yeah, finally we said it's done, and let's publish it.
Yep. We had to draw a line in the sand because we kind of got carried away adding to it. But in a sense, I'm glad this is the first version they're seeing because you also went to great pains to minimize conflicts with key commands.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of similar tools, there are times where you have to disable the tool to type or to do something or etc. And you've gone to great pains so that there's very, very few times, if any, that you have to disable Logic Magician to do certain things, to do specific things.
I'm really happy that it's true now.
You've also minimized key conflicts. I and O, for example, doesn't do different things depending on where you are, so we don't have to necessarily switch between different modules or different scopes or different macro groups.
Exactly.
So
And in the tool, it actually stacks up, and you have more speed, you're more efficient while
mhm.
working. So you can just concentrate on your work, and that's it. First of all, it's called Logic Magician, and before we would call it like accessibility enhancement tool, but actually it's not just accessibility enhancement tool because it enhances workflow in so many ways. And
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Because
even we can't what's like the best way to use it because you can use it in many different ways,
hmm
and
hmm
uh, even we have like different workflows with that,
yeah,
so to
and
speak.
depending on the genre of music you work on and the features of Logic you use often, you're probably gonna find different ways of doing things faster that you never thought of before. Like as Lucky said, this has gone so far beyond just an accessibility tool, and really truly is every bit of a workflow enhancer as we could get away with doing through scripting and macros.
Basically, for the most part, you're gonna spend your time in track list and do everything from there.
In that
Like,
main Logic window, basically. Visit logic.band/logic-magician to see the documentation, to grab the download for Logic Magician, and also to find a link to Keyboard Maestro. I'll put this in the description and pinned comment. I'll also link to the tutorials I did on Keyboard Maestro. You will need Keyboard Maestro to run Logic Magician. It uses Keyboard Maestro as a platform for running the macros, and any version from version 8 up to the current version should work just fine with Logic Magician. Once again, logic.band/logic-magician for all the info. Link in the description and pinned comment.
go and grab the installer for this thing, and the installer will install Keyboard Ninja, the latest version, Keyboard Ninja Keyma file. It will install all these macros along with some files that Logic Magician need, and it will install one project template,
Yep.
which you will need